back with another pick a card reading. Today's reading is going to focus on the week ahead. It's Sunday. Of course, no matter when you see this video, the message is still going to resonate with you. But today we're going to focus on the energies as we move through the week and any guidance that Spirit's going to bring through for you. We just had the eclipse, the lunar eclipse, and we're in the midst of Mercury retrograde, I believe Venus retrograde. I'm not an astrology person, so I apologize if I'm hugely off base. But we also have the next eclipse coming up at the end of the month. So we're in this very, very strong and powerful energy between the eclipses, and the eclipse season is in between those eclipses. And it's very, very strong energy this time with a lot going on. And so I wanted to see what the week has in store for us. If you need more specified personal guidance, I am offering eclipse readings. They're shorter, 30-minute readings, and I do it via video. But these readings focus specifically on you and what you might need as we move through the next couple of weeks. And I do apologize in advance. The sun is coming through my window. I've tried to close it a little bit, but you are seeing some reflections off to the side here. So hopefully I don't have to stop the video to change anything. But here are 3 piles, okay? And figure out what resonates with you, whether it's the words, the numbers, the colors, the picture, or just the energy of the location of the pile on the screen. So the first pile is going to be Assurance, card number 14. The second pile is Clear Endeavor. Sorry, the sun is reflecting off the white. Clear Endeavor, card 39. And pile 3 is Show Your Support, card 40. Okay. The timestamps for each of the cards will be below. Hello, pile 1. You chose card 14, Assurance. So as I sat with this card for a minute before I started the video, the first 2 words that came through were change and metamorphosis. You're going through a transition. It is a transition period, and you're not the person that you were, and you're not yet fully developed into the person you are becoming. And it's you can see from this card, it's frozen on one side, and yet spring and beautiful and blooms on the other side. And even you have some like fall in here and summer, and it's like 4 seasons in one card. And what I'm really getting is that it's like the old you is kind of being frozen. You're feeling this stuck. You're feeling like for some of you, feeling like you don't know where to go, don't know what to do. You just feel kind of in a paralyzed state, and they're showing me deer in the headlights. And it's you just kind of stuck in place, frozen. But a lot is going on beneath the surface, and very soon you're going to have this break where the new person emerges. It's kind of like a snake shedding its skin, where the old skin, like the old shape of the snake is still there, and all the skin comes off, but the new being, the new snake, emerges out the shell of its old skin. And so that's what they're showing me for you. So let's get into the actual reading, and let's see what other information's coming up. So I did pre-draw cards to keep things simple and focused. So let's see what cards we unfold. Okay. First chakra, Archangel Michael. Love, life's purpose. Stagnation. Stagnation was what I was picking up on as I was meditating on that card to begin with. Spirit of gratitude. Purification. Carry me home. And I did draw cards from my deck, my personal deck. It is a digital deck. And so I've taken just some screenshots real quick. So you can download my deck via my website. I will leave that in the link below. It's a fun and colorful deck, and eventually I will be able to print it. Okay. So let's see, what is coming up for you? Okay. Archangel Michael. I'm feeling these two cards together. It's all about right now, as you go through this transition process, your guides are wanting you to focus on loving yourself. And it goes back to this place of childhood or some kind of time when you felt out of control, you didn't feel safe. And I'm picking that up in this card as well, even though this is kind of a stagnation card. I'm picking up that you weren't safe as a child or at some point in your life, and it caused you to lose a piece of yourself and to maybe stop loving a piece of yourself. And that's before you can emerge into this new being, this new person of who you're becoming, I should say. Your guides want you to focus on loving yourself, putting yourself first. And I know if some of you have kids or family, that's not an easy thing to do. But even the smallest choices to love yourself and put yourself first at some point in time is going to be really important for you this week. One of the messages that comes through is it's as simple as following what resonates. Now, granted, we have jobs. There are certain things that we have to get done. There's certain things we have to do for our families. But if something makes you feel just almost sick, if something just you're absolutely dreading something, then that might be an indication for you that it's something that you can step away from or maybe take a break from. My guides are reminding me of something that I volunteer for, and it just makes me sick to my stomach to think about doing it or the people involved. And so this weekend, at least, I'm choosing myself and not rushing to do anything. So that's kind of the energy that's coming through, is if you feel so strongly that you don't want to do something, then that's a sign that your soul is saying that doesn't align. Okay. Let's see what's coming through. What else is coming through? This stagnation, it's a feeling of being lost. It's a feeling of being kind of so worn down that you're just feeling lifeless. And it's just what I was talking about during the initial viewing of this card. You just don't know which way to go. You don't know which way you're feeling. You maybe don't have any goals right now, or sometimes the goals that you had are starting to fall away. And that's absolutely natural, Because when you change, the things that you once loved, the people that you once resonated with, are no longer going to resonate you, because as you were changing, you were shifting your energy, you were shifting your DNA, you were shifting within and above with your higher self. You're aligning more strongly with the divine. And it's natural that things that were more ego-based begin to fall away. And so you may be going through a very difficult period in which things are falling away. Things are changing. Maybe you're losing friends. Maybe you're going through issues with your house, relationships, jobs, and that's natural. It's part of the sloughing off period. Okay, things that no longer resonate are being divinely intervened to fall away from your energy, okay, fall out of your life. Now, we get to this card, and it's gratitude, but it's also this this energy of filling your own cup. That's what they're saying. Filling your cup, making sure that you are being taken care of. A part of that is gratitude. Sometimes when we're in this place, this very difficult place of stagnation and feeling lost and feeling like we're losing things that are important to us, and we don't know kind of which way is up, coming back to gratitude is going to be a very important thing for you. And the pink colors are standing out too, which resonates for me with love and the heart chakra, but also connecting with the divine and following your intuition. So if you're feeling that something does resonate with you, if you're feeling, love for your family, if you're feeling love for yourself, this is where gratitude is going to be really important, because gratitude helps you focus on that energy, on the things you're grateful for, and it brings more of that. And as we move into more of a 5D energetic world, you're going to be manifesting very fast. So keeping your thoughts focused on what you want is even more important. Okay. The message I'm getting for this rain card is your life is being purified of what no longer resonates. But with it, they're showing me tears may be coming as well. Okay, you're kind of going through this storm, and it's all necessary though. Whatever you're feeling, whatever you're carrying, there's other people to help you. Either there's other people to share the workload, or that what's coming through is to your angels and your guides. They're very strongly helping you, so rely on them. If you don't have human people to help you with your emotional burdens, your physical burdens, or just daily life tasks that you might need help with, if it's not human, if you don't have a human to help you with those earthly things, then by all means ask for your guides. Rely on your guides, okay? Let them help you. Let them give you guidance. Let them step in. If you have a situation, maybe dealing with even the most simple thing, ask for their help, because of the, I'm not thinking right this morning, because of, free will, they will not step in unless you ask. And so make sure that you are asking for help when you need it. Okay, let's see what else. Okay. And then my last card is elevate. Elevate your thoughts. So as you go through this process, your thoughts may be down here. You might be feeling fear. You might be angry at other people for leaving you. You might be feeling envy because you don't have something you desperately want. You might be judging yourself. You might feel shame, or a multitude of other emotions. You might be feeling, Okay, sorry, you don't need all my other pictures. You might be feeling a multitude of other emotions. And what you're being asked to do is focus on the higher emotions: love, friendship, kindness, hope, okay? I know that in certain places you cannot always feel these. And I am a huge advocate of not feeling or not being this toxic positivity or acting in toxic positivity. Sorry, my words are just getting stuck. And toxic positivity is ignoring all the other emotions, like pushing away so you can always feel positive. That is absolutely wrong. I will say that, and I feel it to my bones, because what we need to do in order to heal is to let those emotions come up, is to feel them, is to work through them. However, what we want to do is we want to feel them, work through them, and then be able to shift them. And if you're dwelling in a space where you're constantly thinking about anger, or you're constantly thinking about how much you don't like someone, how much you hate your job, how much you're angry at your family, then that is to a place where it's unhealthy. So if you have something come up, then it's there, the energy is there to be transmuted. It's there to be healed. And so if you have anger come up, that's the time to do some kind of transmutation, whether that's listening to the violet flame music, or visualizing the violet flame, using ho'oponopono, using tapping. There's a multitude of ways to transmute that energy and work through that energy and heal it. And so if you have these emotions come up, heal them, work through them, and don't just bury them to think happy thoughts. Hopefully that makes sense. Okay, let's just draw a few cards and see what comes up. Okay, I'm going to do the energy oracle deck. What other messages are coming up, guides? Walking away. Okay, as I do this, I will shift all these cards. Okay. Walking away. Let's take this deck. Okay. Strength. You may get to a point this week where you were required to walk away from something. It doesn't have to be big. It could be big. It could be a job. It could be, a relationship. It might be something big, or it could be as simple as a thought pattern, a belief about yourself. And you could finally get to a point this week where you finally say, no, this no longer resonates with me. I'm changing. I'm not that person. Or I'm going to walk away from the person, the inner me that feels that I have to appease everyone or make everyone around me happy. I'm going to walk away from my thoughts that I have to follow the expectations placed on me by my family, by society, by myself. Okay? Strength is what's coming through for strength is staying true to yourself. That's the words they're saying. Staying true to yourself in the midst of everything else that's going on around you. There's going to be change. There's going to be maybe people that are going through their own issues, and they're kind of broadcasting that energy onto you. And when I say strength, it doesn't mean that you have to be strong, don't show emotion, you know, our societal views of strength. Strength is, in this sense, what they're asking you to do is stay true to you. That's it. If you need to, you know, if you're at work and you have some kind of confrontation and need to go cry in your car, that's absolutely fine. Stay true to you, though. Stay true to who you are. Stay true to your beliefs. Stay true to how you feel about yourself. You know that you're strong. You know that you're talented. You know that you're smart. You know that you are a divine gift. And you have a purpose here. Stay true to that thought. And you're going to have other thoughts. That's programming. That's our internal programming. So that's absolutely natural. But what they're asking you to do is open your intuition, because you're downloading, you're going to be opening up yourself. You can open yourself up for downloads. They're going to be sending you downloads this week about who you truly are. So pay attention. If you have these continual thoughts, these thoughts on repeat that bring up all these unhappy, fearful emotions, that is not guidance from the divine. That is your programming. That is the self-programming that your mind has developed over your lifetime. Any thoughts that come through that make you feel bad, that make you feel scared, that's not the divine. Okay? Those thoughts on repeats are our own thoughts, our own fears, our own repeating programming. I'm trying to find a better word than programming, but I can't right now. So that is your goal this week, is stay true to yourself, love yourself, know that the stagnation is going to work its way out. Okay, what I want to do is I want to draw one more card. And this is an affirmation card. So this is your affirmation for the week. Okay. Now, I don't always, these cards are very sticky, so they don't always come out, but okay. Guides, what is pile one's affirmation for the week? Okay, we're just going to take one. Okay. All is well. Everything is working out for my highest good. Out of this situation, only good will come. I am safe. I don't think that could be more perfect. The safety really brings up this root chakra right here. And so that's something that you could also look into this week, is your root chakra. These changes really might be playing on your fears, old fears. So if you're having any issues this week, if you have any fears come up, just remember, everything is well. Everything is working out for your highest good. Everything that's falling away is for your highest good. You're aligning with your soul and your soul's purpose. And some things that no longer resonate, ego, things like that, they need to be let go of. And that's what's happening for you this week. Okay. I want to do just one more card. And we're going to make it, these moon cards. One more. It's positive outcome. What's the positive outcome for pile one? Now, sometimes my readings really go into the healing and the what's coming up, and sometimes they probably are not very positive, and I apologize for that. My modality is healing. So let's focus on the positive. What positive is going to come out week guides for pile 1. What is going to be the positive outcome for pile 1 this week? Let's just go bottom of the deck, I guess. Okay, believe in your good luck. Good luck is coming your way. But the key to that good luck is staying positive. Having gratitude, saying to yourself, starting your day with a positive affirmation, with being gratitude, ending your day with gratitude about how lucky you are. Even maybe lighting an intention candle. I'm lucky and I'm grateful for my luck. No matter what changes I go through this week, luck is coming to me. I'm surrounded by luck. Okay? I am going to sign off there. If you liked my reading, please click the like button. Click subscribe for more readings or notifications of whenever I post a reading. And I also have tapping videos. And if this resonates with you, I would love to hear more in the comment section. I'm sending you lots of love this week, pile 1, and I will be back soon. Hello, pile 2. If you chose the Clear Endeavor, card 39, this is your reading. So as I was meditating a second ago, the first message that came through were the words, it's go time. This is going to be, it feels like a very high energy week for you. Lots of activities, lots going on. Either that, like physical activities, or there's going to be a lot of mental activities. And I got the word clarity. So even if your external world is not very busy this week, there's a lot of incoming messages for you, a lot of magic happening for you. It's a lot of downloads coming in from your guides, a lot of messages, maybe visions, maybe dreams. Maybe there's going to be, they're saying like a portal's coming open for you. And that could be like visions into your future or your past about how to heal or how to grow, or maybe there's new opportunities coming your way. I'm seeing a whole bunch of hearts, like little hearts. I'm not sure what that's about, but it's new opportunities are opening to you, but it's all about frequency and learning. Learning is a big one this week for you, and it feels like it's all related to learning about who you are and your soul's history. Not so much your personal history, but your soul's history. Like I'm getting crazy, like galactic, starseed, angels, all sorts of very, very, very deep, very, very spiritual information. It is coming your way this week. Okay, let's move that to the side. I pre-drew your cards, so let's see what else comes up. Okay, Magician. That's usually a very magical card. A lot of like magic and power and insight. Very mystical. Devotion, sacred worship. Bewitched, you're under a spell. Okay, I've been drawing. I drew one of each card, or one card from each of my favorite decks, but with this one it came out 2, so we'll just go with it. Okay. Divine Matrix, Beyond the Ordinary. Fairies. Far, far away. Okay, and then I also drew one card from my Oracle deck. You can download it from my website. I I will leave the link in the comments below. But that word is gratitude. Okay. So let's see what's coming through. With this card, it feels like there's a lot of, it's kind of like good and evil. And it's kind of like you're in this in-between place that you're needing to figure out. It's like white and black, good and evil, yin and yang. But what you need to do is rise up above. You come from a place that isn't, it's rising above the duality. And we have, our world is very, very much a place of duality. And this is asking you have to rise above the duality. You have to see that in order to have the good, there has to be the bad. The yin, the yang, the masculine, the feminine, the light, and the dark. All of it is part of a whole. And you are encompassing everything. And so I'm feeling it's going through some shadow work this week. Some shadow work is coming up for you. But it's also learning to appreciate the shadow part of you. Okay? We all want to be like the perfect light individuals, but that's not reality. We can't have the light without the dark. And so I'm feeling your shadow with everything that's going on. Your shadow side is going to be active this week. There might be some fears coming up. This right here, this card, I'm jumping over to this card a little bit ahead. This is coming out as being your shadow side. Maybe, see, it's funny that duality is right there as well. You have the horns, you have the angel. It's that good and that bad. And at times, our shadow self may thoroughly control us. And that shadow self is to keep us safe. It has a purpose. But sometimes it is so, it's like that mama bear. If any of you are parents out there, you know that you would do anything for your kids. And so it's kind of that mama bear. You might not stand up for yourself, but you sure as shit are going to stand up for your kids if they're hurting, or, if they're being bullied or anything like that. And that's kind of what your shadow self does to you. So your shadow self is not bad. Your shadow self is just like a mama bear trying to protect you. But that shadow self is based on fears and traumas and things that you have experienced in this life and past lives. And so what your shadow doesn't always see is that sometimes you have to go through those fearful experiences. Sometimes you have to work through those painful emotions, because that's the only way to heal and grow. And so your shadow self helps you stay safe. But in safety is not where you grow. And you have a lot of magic. You have a beautiful purpose. You are very magical. And I'm seeing for many of you goddess energy. It's coming through in this card right here. Divine goddess energy. And even this fairies, and these divine matrix, beyond the ordinary. Pile 2, you guys are something very special. Very magical, very aligned. But you can't always see that. Maybe a lot of you don't see that, or a lot of you don't feel it in your heart. Maybe you have had similar readings, or people are saying you are very magical, you are very special, and you absolutely are. But maybe you can't see it for yourself because you have all of this programming from childhood or from past lives, and it's coming from your shadow self trying to keep you safe. Not allowing you to feel those emotions because they don't align with what you know. Okay, sorry, coffee. I have to have my morning coffee. Very, very creamy, light, frothy milk. I don't do well with strong coffee. So anyway, oh, I'm getting chills right now. You are being shown things this week that are breaking you out of the matrix. And that matrix is kind of the world as we know it. The Matrix movie is very dark, but this is something that's it's like what we see, our sense of reality is so far removed from what the reality of our world and our energy is. And as you go through the week, you're going to be getting downloads. You're going to be getting messages. You're going to be seeing things. It's like Allison following the white rabbit. And the white rabbit was in the Matrix movie as well. Follow the white rabbit. And that's hilarious because we see that in the Matrix, he had to take the blue or the red pill. So what is your choice this week? Are you going to stay safe and follow your shadow? Or are you going to follow the white rabbit and take one of the pills? And my apologies, it's been many years. I cannot remember which pill he took. But you're opening up. I am just covered in chills. You are very strong. This is very strong starseed energy, galactic energy, very strong angel, fairy energy, magic. Your energy for a divine soul, a soul with very, very deep roots in our universe is very, very powerful. Your energy is very strong. And you're seeing that this week. So you're being asked, do you want to keep it safe? Do you want to play it safe? Or do you want to find out who you are? And so this is stepping out of your comfort zone. You're being asked to step out of your comfort zone. Even in this card, the fairies. You have the fairy here, you have the fairy there. It's magical. Something inside of you tells you that there's more. You know there's more. Allow yourself to daydream. I'm thinking, this is telling me that there's dreams. Maybe you've been having dreams that are bringing you to your past or to other lives that are parallel with this one, or other dimensions. Pay attention to your daydreams or your night dreams. Pay attention to your dreaming. There's a lot more to it. And what I'm feeling is that the daydreams that you think that you're daydreaming are not actually daydreams. It's downloads that you're getting from your guides that are saying, that are kind of, not saying, but they're kind of giving you little tidbits of information. But it's not straight in your face information. They're saying that the straight in your face information about your past can be scary for us humans with the way that we see the world and our limited view of reality. It would be scary. So it's kind of like they're encoding little bits of information about reality in your dreams and in your visions, like throughout the day. If you get ideas, if you get thoughts that pop into your head, it's kind of like they're encoding it, because if they were to give it all to you at once, we wouldn't be able to handle it. Humans just can't handle it. So if you have these weird random thoughts, trust them. Trust and have faith. Okay, I'm going to jump over to my card. So as I was looking at this card earlier, just ignore the gratitude. That's not the message here, is that a portal is opening up to you. And you might have to go through some you might have to get, well, okay, so for some of you, you might need to clarify, to not clarify, to what's the word? To cleanse. So for some of you, if you're drawn to water this week, water, or maybe drinking water, maybe you're even washing your hands more, or you take more showers than usual. Something is cleansing. It's cleansing away not necessarily the shadow, but it's cleansing away kind of mental blocks that may be keeping you from opening yourself up. For others, this could be emotions too. What's coming through is some of these are emotions that you need to clear away, to work through fears. And it could be, you could have fears and like your shadow side coming up, because these are it's keeping you safe, right? The shadow side's keeping you safe. So how it knows to keep you safe is through emotional issues, emotional traumas, emotional scenarios that you've gone through in the past. So working through those scenarios, working through some of those emotions will help you this week look at life in a much more broad perspective, in a much more spiritual perspective. And so it feels like this week is kind of, you're going to maybe have to pick your way through the week. And it's interesting because there's 5 stones there, I guess, at least 5 stones that we can see. And it feels like this might be work week related, 5 days of the week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So I'm not sure whenever you're seeing this, when you will see this, but maybe it's 5 days from now. That's what's coming through, 5 days from now, 5 to 7. That you're going to have things coming up for you that need to be healed, some shadow work that we need to process through. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and draw another couple of cards. And move these over a little bit. I know they're straight, not straight. Just going to go with it because my table is very slippery. Okay, pile 2. What is additional guidance for pile 2 for this week? Okay. Broken heart. Oh. Okay, I don't like to leave that one by itself. It's just, which pile? Okay, I want that card. I want that pile. Okay, we're gonna give this some clarity. We're gonna bring clarity to this because every time broken heart comes up, I know it's difficult to see and it's kind of scary. So let's get some more clarity for broken heart. Seeing beyond. Oh, that's perfect. Okay. What they're showing me is through the heart. Our heart is our connection to our soul. That's what I've always seen. That's what I've always felt and been shown by my guides, is that our heart and our ability to love is our connection to our soul. And it's like our voice. What comes through the heart is the voice, the true voice of our soul. And so what they're showing me is that the heart, not that anything bad's going to happen, is the heart is kind of being broken down. So, and it's all about the heart chakra. And so working through working through anything that's stuck in your heart, stuck emotions, stuck memories, things that are just kind of energetically residing in your heart, heartbreak, things that have broken your heart in the past, things that you've lost. It's all kind of stuck energy. And your guides are going to be working with you this week to help you clear that energy. So I don't feel like anything bad is going to happen. What I feel is what's coming through is that, and I'm getting chills right now as I'm seeing this, they're breaking apart all the pain and all the suffering that's basically blocking your heart chakra. And so you might have, I will say that although I'm not feeling anything like bad coming up, you might have emotions from past heartbreaks come up to be cleared away. And they're saying for some of you, this could be people coming back in your life that really stir up those feelings. Like if you had any kind of a heartbreak as a child, you didn't have the best parents. So maybe your parents are coming back in your life this week or contacting you, and it's stirring up all these old emotions. And so the message is to work through these emotions and know that the trauma and the triggers are of an old you, and that you have the power to heal and transmute this stuck energy. Okay? So don't fear anything this week. There will be things coming up, but it's all to help you clear away the heart chakra and really match with your divine purpose and your soul. And that's just magical. I just see stars, and they keep seeing star seeds, magical beings. And you're such magical beings, but I think it's been hard for you to really connect with your soul and who you truly are because of the stuff that's happened to you in your life and past lives. Okay, so what I want to do is no, not yet. Let's do a moon card, one of these. One last. What is positive for pile 2 this week? Something positive for pile 2. I know my readings are sometimes focused on the healing in the past, and that can get deep and dark. So let's focus on the positive for pile 2. What is coming this week? It's positive for pile 2. Okay. Be real. Okay. The words that are coming through, this card is giving you permission to be real. If you need to tell someone to go the F away, you're being given permission to do that by the universe. Be real with yourself. Things are flowing. See the water and the pouring. It's like the universe is pouring things to flow towards you. They're helping you. They're helping you wash. They're helping you clear away. The universe is. It's interesting because on my card I said the water, right? We were talking about the water. Either with emotions or being in water, it's helping to clear that energy away, clear that stuck energy, especially with the heart. And that this is the first thing that they're showing me too, is think of the tears. Emotions can help wash away. So if you have to go through emotions this week, if you have to, if you're being called to be near water, it's all part of the process. And so the positive part is, even if emotions come up, it's all part of the cleansing process, and you are being cleansed to be your most beautiful, magical self. Okay. There's one more thing I'm going to do. Move my coffee. One more thing. I want an affirmation for you guys for this week. Okay. affirmation card. One affirmation for pile 2. One affirmation for pile 2. Okay. These cards are sticky, so they don't just jump right out, which I normally like. Okay, affirmation for pile 2. Okay, when I see good in others, I acknowledge it out loud. Interesting. What is the message behind that, guys? You know what? What they're saying is that by acknowledging the presence of good in others, by that gratitude, and the gratitude card's coming up again in what I'm seeing. So when you appreciate the gratitude in others, and you can be grateful for that, you're doing it in yourself. Because we're this whole collective of humanity. We're all collective. So when you can see the good in others, when you can be grateful for that, you're also doing it for yourself. And that's actually healing. That's very healing. So this week, if you see any good in anyone, appreciate it. Let them know if it's not creepy. Or be grateful for it and just say it out loud when you can. Okay, that'll be your affirmation for the week, pile 2. Okay, I am going to sign off here. I'm sending you lots of love. I hope you have a beautiful week. If you liked my reading, please let me know by clicking like. If you have any comments or messages or questions, please leave those below in the comments. And I would love for you to subscribe so you see every new video that I put out. I hope you have a wonderful week, pile 2, and I'll see you back here again. Hello, pile 3. Okay, you pulled card 40, show your support. But as I was connecting with this card just a minute ago, the message that's coming through is the universe is offering you a gift this week. For some of you, it is love coming in. See the pairs? There's a pair of birds up there. For others, it's friendship, because there's a group of 4 down here. For others, it's an opportunity. Something is coming through that's an opportunity for you. You're getting some kind of gift from the universe. So let's get into your reading and see what specifically comes up. I've pre-drawn your cards, so let's see what it is. Okay, you have 2. I pulled 2 popped out from this deck, so you have 2. Anxiety, happy family, forgiveness, bathing in the river, self-care, bearing fruit, DNA karma, glimpse, and I pulled a card from my deck, miracles. It's hard to see, sorry. Maybe that's a little bit better. One of my favorite cards in my deck. So my deck can be downloaded. It is digital. Hopefully sometime soon I will be able to put it into physical form. But you can download it. The link is on my website, and I will leave that link in the comments. Not in the comments, but in the information spot below. Okay. So, oops. Okay. The problem with digital oracle cards. It's the disruptions. Okay, anyway. Oh, what's coming through? You have an opportunity. You've had anxiety about something. Maybe you've been going through problems, a lot of stress, a lot of issues that have been coming to the surface. I see that lightning in the background. Maybe there's been volatile relationships happening, maybe some anger, maybe it's even something surrounding your family. This isn't going to resonate with everyone, but maybe it's even something surrounding your family. It could be your current, like your if you have, you know, a husband and children, or a wife and children, a partner, or it could be like the family that you grew up with. There could have been something happening around that. This forgiveness card is coming up, the word forgiveness. And it feels like what you're being asked to do is to release any anger and resentment regarding any kind of family situation. But the main thing, if you aren't able to forgive the people involved, the most important thing is to forgive yourself. Because a lot of times we hold in, you know, we play back, if we had an argument, we'll play back, okay, why did I say that? Maybe I shouldn't have said that. Or, you know, especially if we have children, we say things that we don't mean, and it's out of anger. And so allowing yourself to forgive you is what they're asking you to do this week. Now, this could be in the past, or this could be coming up this week. And the message there is anxiety, emotions are running very high with the energies that are going on, with the eclipses, with the retrogrades. Emotions are running high. And that's because people are having to release stuff from their past, number one. They're being faced with situations that are forcing them to look at themselves and their ego, to heal things from their past and to let go of their ego, or to step back from their ego. And so when people are being forced into these situations by the universe, by external sources, you know, we react. It's like it's a caged wild animal. That's absolutely natural. And so maybe some of those emotions are coming up for you, or maybe you're dealing with other people where those emotions are running very high. Maybe you even speak up against someone who is lashing out at you, and then you second guess it later on. You're being asked to forgive yourself, to let it go. Even if you can't forgive the other person, forgive yourself. And especially release resentment. And this is the hardest part. Forgiving other people is a very, very difficult thing when they have hurt you, when they have damaged you emotionally. And it's very hard when you know that they are narcissistic or have some other energy that precludes them from feeling any kind of remorse. But a lot of times we don't forgive because we keep hoping that they will see us hurting, they will see our pain, and they will feel bad about it. But when you're talking about narcissists and a lot of people who aren't even really aware of how much they do hurts others, the only thing holding on to that will do is continue to hurt you. Believe me, I am not a person to forgive easily. I'm Leo, Sagittarius, fire, both sun and rising signs are fire. I am definitely a fire personality, and I will hold grudges forever. And so I absolutely understand from that perspective the difficulty in letting go sometimes, because you hope people will see how they've wronged you and they will apologize. But unfortunately, most of the time, they never do. And so holding on to that anger and resentment only hurts us. If you lose trust in someone and you need to break off communication, that's absolutely understandable. But just focus on maybe having compassion. That's one of the easiest things that I've learned, is having compassion for people in their situations, because we never know or very rarely understand what makes people tick. And just having compassion that they have been through something that has caused them to be narcissistic or aggressive or whatever they are. Just having that compassion that they are human. Doesn't mean you have to forgive them. But it does help you release resentment. And the resentment is what causes so many problems. Physical, mental. It blocks us from growing to be our higher self. It sometimes keeps us trapped in fear. And it feels like this is what you're going through this week. And also feels like you have these recurring thoughts that you're not good enough, or you're afraid to speak up, or anything else that's kind of keeping you stuck. Hopefully that makes sense. Okay. This card down here, what they're showing me is to allow yourself to step back from whatever you're experiencing. Because this card, they're showing me, and I'm feeling just so many racing thoughts and like circling back to these like negative self-talk and fearful thoughts and resentment toward other people because maybe of how they've hurt you. And so the guides are asking you to find a way to take care of yourself. And that's also this piece of forgiving yourself and clearing any resentments you hold toward yourself. Allowing yourself to be in the moment. Allowing yourself to appreciate yourself and love yourself, and knowing that you're human and you make mistakes. That can't be helped. And the mistakes are where we grow. The mistakes are how we learn lessons. Okay, this is... What they're showing me is that from the root chakra is where something is going to grow. I'm trying to put more understanding on that. It's like something is going to come as you work through like your fears, because like the root chakra is all about your sense of security, self-preservation. So, your fears, a lot of times your fears, your self-security, like your financial stability, everything like that is relating to your root chakra. And forgive me if I'm stumbling over my words. My family is yelling downstairs, laughing. So it just distracted me for a moment. I apologize. But it's like your fears. What is fearful? What are you're afraid of now will actually grow to bear fruit, but not in a negative way. It's not like your fears will grow. It's something will come from walking through your fears that will grow to blossom for you. And it could be love. It could be financial aspects. It's like this fear of being alone will grow into you find a wonderful partner. And fear of not having enough will grow into financial security. And that's why it's I'm stumbling. I'm not exactly sure how. But the message is you don't have to know the how. Okay, I'm getting chills. You know what? Let me do, which deck do you want me to use? Let's do the energy deck to bring up. What are we doing? Which card? Give me a little bit more information on this card, the bearing fruit card for pile 3, and how we can grow, how they can grow their root chakra into something, the blossoms. Your heart. Through your heart. Okay, that's interesting. I did see something earlier, growing up through like the heart chakra. So it feels like as you walk through your fears, your insecurities, your lack of having enough, maybe your sense of loss, maybe you don't feel safe in your home or your skin, your own body. As you work through them, and you might be given opportunities that what might be coming up for you this week is opportunities to clear those stuck energies out. And this, okay, it's like the storm comes. Oh God, that makes so much sense. The storm followed by the rainbow. Every time you're presented with something this week, a challenging situation, as you work through that, it is bringing you a rainbow. And it's finding your heart, finding love, finding compassion, reducing the resentments. And every time you can apply your heart to something that you're afraid of, something that you are hurting about, every time you can apply love to that, and you can change the perspective of that, like from dark to night, from night to day, you're going to have this rainbow. And it's like there's always a storm. A rainbow always follows a storm. And it's coming with your heart. And that pink love energy is creating blossoms. So some things might come up this week. And okay, I'm getting chills. This card's coming in. So the karma, it's karma related. Your history. Things that are stuck, things that you have anxiety over, people that you can't forgive or that are very difficult. They're coming up to help you clear that karma. So you can take those things and flip it into this beautiful miracle. And that's perfect because this card is miracles. Miracles are coming into your life this week to help you heal your karma. And so these opportunities, these gifts come from the divine to help you heal. Okay, this card. You're going to have, what they're telling me is a glimpse into the future. Okay, so we talk about indigo, rainbow, crystal children are very magical beings. These beings, you have the ability to see into the future, to connect with the divine, to channel the Akashic records. So you might be getting glimpses of that this week. When you're going through these storms that are affecting you, you might be able to see a glimpse of hope, a glimpse of love, a glimpse of what's to come. You also might be seeing a glimpse into the past, like if there's karma from past lives. I think it's going to be different for everyone. And it's all to help you move through this. It's to give you a higher perspective and to see that everything that occurs for you this week is all karma-based. It's about healing. And so you can get to this rainbow and these beautiful gifts and beautiful things. And so I said love might be coming to you, a gift of love, a gift of friendship, an opportunity, an open door. But in order to get to be on that right vibrational match, you have to get rid of the low vibrational emotions and memories that are stuck within you from your past lives. And so in order to get rid of that stuck energy, you have to clear it. And clearing it often comes with those emotions, those situations, or similar situations being presented to find your triggers. Because if we had something happen in our past life, now I will say most of the time when we have something from our past life, that stuck energy carries over and it starts repeating itself throughout our life. Sometimes we don't always see that pattern. And so, the universe gives us different situations to help us change it, to give us more opportunities to change and heal from the past. But sometimes it can be a little bit more clear if we see something very clear from our past life than noticing the patterns. So everyone's different. But you might see, if you, for example, you're having trouble with love, maybe it's easier for you to see a glimpse from your past life about a situation that's happening. So for some of you, you might be getting visions from the past and from past lives. For others, you might be seeing your pattern in this life. But you're going to get insights. You're going to get downloads. You're going to be able to see something this week or feel something or just know it. It depends on your abilities. Okay, let's see. Where are we? I want to do... What card? Okay, let's do a moon card. Let's do one of these. What is something positive that we can focus on? Because I know my readings often tend toward their focus on healing and the past, and sometimes that can be very dark and difficult. So let's focus on something very positive. What's something very positive coming for pile 3 this week? What is something very positive for pile 3? Okay, positive for pile 3. This deck is so sticky. Positive for pile 3. Wow. Okay, let's just take that one. Believe in your good luck. Oh my gosh, that's crazy. Pile 1 got the exact same card. Believe in your good luck. I'm getting the words new beginnings. Okay. What they're wanting me to tell you is that whatever happens this week, view it as good luck. Set an affirmation daily, like good luck will follow me all day. I am lucky. If you need to write it down, if you need to, just remind yourself if a difficult situation arises and just say, I'm lucky. I'm lucky to have my guides. I'm lucky to be seeing this situation. I'm lucky to be healing this situation. I mean, I don't necessarily believe in luck, but for those who do, this is your guidance. Believe that you're surrounded by miracles. Miracles might be a better word for those of you who don't believe in luck. So miracles. I believe in miracles. I believe in luck, whatever resonates with you. Because everything that's happening for you is to help you align with your divine purpose and create amazing things for you, okay? You have amazing things coming. Amazing things are going to come from walking through any old pain or fear, okay? Now, the last thing I want to do is I want to do an affirmation card for you. What is an affirmation for pile 3? Okay, one affirmation card for pile 3. Affirmation card for pile 3. Oh, my nose is itching. Okay. Affirmation card for pile 3. Okay, you know what? Maybe I'm just going to go with that one because it's sticking up. No, they were. Oh, well. When I move my body, I feel empowered, cleansed, and strong. Okay. This is guiding you to get out this week. It's guiding you to move your body, to free your mind, get out in the air, something. It's going to help cleanse. It's going to help ground. I see they're showing me as you're walking, like connecting with the ground, whatever you're doing, whether it's running or sports or whatever, maybe it's yoga. Maybe it's even, like crafts and working with wood or something like that. If you move your body, you're connecting with the ground, the earth, and you are cleansing yourself, cleansing your energy. Fresh air, get some fresh air. That's your guidance. And that's your affirmation. Okay? I am sending you so much love, pile 3. If you liked my reading, I would very much appreciate you clicking that like button. That helps others get to see this video as well. If you like my readings and want to know when a new one's coming out, please click the subscribe button. If there's anything you'd like to share about my reading or questions you have, please leave those in the comments below. I hope you have a wonderful week, and I am sending you so much love. Take care. Bye.